Hello everyone, the recent version of Minecraft brought out the observer block, and being a redstoner myself I thought I'd try and improve some of the designs from previously, so I've got a few double piston extenders to show you guys today. Now before we get started, I just want to point out that I'm not going to do a tutorial on all these designs because they are one wide, but just so you know which direction the observer blocks are facing, I've put signs on each one, so the arrow goes from the input to the output. So as you can see, the input here where the bud is detected, and then the output at the smaller end here. So now, for our first design right here, this is the only lever operated design that I've come up with. Most of the other three are buttons, and as you will see it opening now, it leaves the block out. I prefer piston extenders to leave the block out, generally because I use them indoors. I don't really have any other reason to use piston extenders, so I don't like the ones which stick out and leave it out, leave the pistons extended, sorry. And so I'll just close it up. One of the advantages of this design though is that it actually inverts itself. So as you can see now, the lever is off and it is closed. But if you want, you can pop this out 2 blocks and it'll still work the same. See, now it's off but the block's in. That's that. So you don't actually have to worry about inverting the input if it's a different version. You can just simply place the block out or in, depending on how you want to start. As you can see here, it's just up and up, down, up, and left to right from here. And this repeater is on 3 ticks. And then these two down here are just pistons, just regular pistons, just so they're not picking up any blocks below. And that's it for this design, which is the largest one actually, 5x5, but I like the fact how compact it is with minimal airspace in it. It's quite rare that you find a design that has all full of the airspace. Anyway, let's move over to the smaller ones now. These are definitely more impressive, these designs. So here we go, here we've got the first design, and I'll just grab a button so I can show you how to use it. So these three over here are all button operated, and as you can see, these, and all of them are actually 4x3, so this one is vertical, 4x3, so we'll just press the button here. There we go. It opens in the tracks. And it's just 4x3. Obviously, this observer block here goes up, and so does this one. Now, what I like about this design is that you can actually just flip it upside down. So we come along to the next one. It is actually the exact same design, except all we've done is we've just flipped it vertically. So you can see there. It's over here, so we'll just chuck a button up the top then. Press the button. Down it extends, and press it again, and it retracts. And there you go, and then the observer blocks are just both going down in this one, of course, because it's literally, as I said, this one flipped. Both of them are 3x4, so 3 long, 4 high. And then the final one is a button operated version of the lever one that I had over there. And so we'll just place the button, there we go, out it extends, press it again, and then it retracts. All these are quite fast, as you can see, and all 4x3 for these three out here. So quite surprised that you can make them this small. I'm not sure if it's the smallest. I have seen some pretty small ones, but this is probably the smallest or equal to the smallest that I have seen. Okay, I'll leave it there if you. Oh, actually, one more thing over here. Just another thing to note is that if you need a 1-tick clock, you just put a glowstone lamp, a observer block here, and the observer block's facing up. So the input then output, sticky piston here, and the redstone block here. So there we go. So simply, excuse the noise, simply a 1-tick clock there for you. It's just another way of doing it with the observer block now. Just so you see, it is actually the output. The output here. It's just how the observer block works is that it's receiving this here, and then this is just for the sake of it. But you need to actually have this here. It doesn't work. You can have a redstone dust or something if you want, but I just put this here just to show it working better. But you do need it updating up here to keep the clock going. Anyway, that's all for the observer block today. Sorry that's been a bit of a rushed video. Just thought I'd get that out, and I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.